My name is Irngaut. I'm here in Nunavut, but I'm based out of Irngaut. And I grew up here in Nunavut until I was in my 20s. Last time I was in Nunavut was about 5-6 years ago. The place has grown a lot. And there's a lot of more young people here now. Most of the older people have passed away. But the landscape's still the same. As a young lad growing up here, we used to walk all along the coastline here, and there used to be hundreds and hundreds of birds, shorebirds and snow buntings, and we would walk inland to all the lakes. There's lots of lakes in the island of Irngaut. There was no four-wheelers back then. The only way to get around was by walking, and we walked all over the place up on this island, picking eggs. You don't see that many birds anymore. You see the odd ones, but not very many. Not like what it used to be. I went to the river in a place called Nunavut. I grew up going up there, and the first time I put my foot in the river this time, it was different, and I expected to see some fish. I walked along the shore and didn't see anything. There was no fish going up the river. That was a bit surprising and sad. One time I went up there, and that little area that I walked in, I was seeing so many fish. I would catch them, put them through a loop under their gills into a rope, and I was dragging 14 fish, and I was not even halfway up the river. And I said, that's enough for me. My late father used to tell us that in the old days they would say, we need to leave the land so that the land can breathe, that the land can replenish itself, and no hunting for a number of years in that certain area. They would leave it completely so that the animals and the land can replenish itself. And that's what needs to happen in rivers like we were just in. I remember in the old days we tried to build a weir so that we can catch fish, and an elder was shouting at us and saying, don't ever do that, because the fish are trying to go up and the fish are trying to go down, and you're preventing that from happening. As an Inuk, we've always been taught to conserve. And we've always been conservationists and make sure that there's plenty more for the future. And that's what we have to practice in the future, is to conserve. Because if we don't practice it with the pressures from climate change and other factors, it's going to be a tough road for all wildlife in the Arctic.